laden just outside the co-op in Penmaenpool, and I'm about to embark on Traws Eryri on my route to the Traws Reservoir area today by the ChlimachX trail and hopefully a bit of Cody Brennan. We're 25 minutes in, about 650 foot of climbing from the town of Mac up the Dyfi Valley, now climbing up into the ChlimachX trail, one of the classic Welsh trail centres. We're on to Sidewinder, which is the first bit single track. So the trail actually converges here. I wasn't going to do the full ChlimachX, but I can't resist going around the side, up around the valley and looping back in. So let's get on with it. Into a section called Better Late Than Never. No tyre tracks. Would say I'm the first out up here today. Steps. Question is it clearable? Yeah. Woohoo! We are now beginning this descent proper. But this descent is one of the best in Wales. Definitely go left, as the sign said. Do not go off the end of there. That was the ChlimachX trail in the Dyfi Forest, so we did the whole thing. We just got back to the start point here. Gone all the way around, try again, start breaking descent. So yeah, there we go. Quite good, it's held up. I did clatter the rim a little bit part way down, but seems to be all good. So with no further ado, let's get back to Traws Eryri. It's 2 hours, 2,200 foot, 1 hour 54, yeah, into the ride. Get around a landslide. There we go. Go. So we dropped down here. This is really quite a incredible view down at the bottom of this. I think we're looking up at bottom of it and around down towards the coast, down that way. Okay, guess we're getting back into it then. Oh, that is pretty chopped up. Bloody hell. So we're heading out towards the coast now with an absolutely vicious headwind. Just been past probably 8 or 9 people also doing the route, which is cool. And this cart behind me is just something else. So yeah, having a great time. A couple of hours in, about 3,000 foot in now. I think we've got to climb over the top, then we drop down onto the Mordak gravel trail that will take us down to the little bridge, and then we climb up and drop into Cody Brennan. I've got some height, you can really see how amazing the terrain is. Ridden up here from down the bottom, spidering around this back. Such incredible terrain. Have a great day, guys. Stopping for a bit of lunch. That is the Mordak estuary. That is Barmer down the bottom there. All soaking, so. Well, I'll certainly take that. Great opportunity. Yes, there's still air in the tyres after what is what in the back in the day would have been definitely some inner tube killing sort of action going on there. Right, well, that was lovely. Best to show this thing truly well. This is truly well. It's got our grey borderline icy sort of hailstorm, and coming in on the Mordak estuary now towards Penmaenpool where there's the Cold Bridge. So yes, you should get to see Sarah in a minute. I don't need anything from the truck. She's been out walking and sightseeing in the area. Quite nice because I don't have to carry quite so much. Because she has spares and change of clothes and stuff like that for the overnight. So I found my other half. So to climb out of the Penmaenpool toll bridge. That's pretty steep. You're like, it's not going to go on that long, but it can go on, and it is still kind of going on. In a strange, weird world, the weather is slightly better as we approach some sort of summit here. On the way up, got caught in a full-on rainstorm, and it's now just starting to tail off. So a pretty monumental occasion for me today is seeing that across the way, which is Cody Brennan. I didn't think I was going to do this in time to do what I want to do, but it's only 3:30, so I've got 2.5 hours to do a load of trails over the other side. I mean, 2 years ago I wouldn't have been able to, I did like a lap and a half of ChlimachX, and that was like a day out. That was a day out, and I did that as the beginning of this day out. So to me it means like quite a lot that I can do a ride like this and then go, cool, I'm 50 miles in, I've done 5,000 foot, I'm going to go and smash some of my favourite trails at a trail centre along the way. So this is not just a bit of a kind of overlanding bikepacky kind of trail trip for me, but it's like a reflection on where I'm at with my riding and what I can achieve, and trying to find out what more I can achieve. So let's go to Cody Brennan, maybe put on some fresh gloves and smash a few trails. But I can't believe I'm here at like 3:30. Okay, we are getting into it now. Cody Brennan, going in for the ChlimachX, which is the fox, I believe, and a little secret cut through that I know that gets us to the very top of the Adams family trails. Go, and they're wet as. Oh. Golden Loop 3, that is what we want, because it has a monitor. So we're back onto the Cody Brennan blue monitor loop. At this point you could have just done blue from the trail centre if you think some of the rocky stuff I was doing there looked a little bit too much. This will take us up to the waterfall. You can do a nice loop around and head back on the blue, get back on St Helen. That's going to work really well. And now we're heading up towards the waterfall, at which point we're going to take my little sneaky divert and get ourselves up to the really good trails. What I would generally refer to as an impossible climb. If you get to it and clean that on legs, fair play. Then you have to punch this slick rock and claw your way up, and you can see lots of pedal strikes and probably lots of marks from cleats and all sorts of things. Okay. going on for so long. Woohoo! That's where the blue Minotaur comes out. Got to find the bottom of St Helen. Right, at this point I have just finished with all the Cody Brennan stuff, the main St Helen climb, to the point where it splits away from the Cody Brennan trail network. I have put on my little Lesign 1000 lumen helmet light, so if we need it, it's rigged. Hello there, evening, alright? Rockier towards the top. Morning all. It is a beautiful Welsh morning. There's trail spinning where I stayed at the Cross Foxes bunkhouse, and we're going to go around this lake. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Just had a cracking breakfast and off we go. Oh, beautiful view. Station they used for a few years decided that they didn't like it. Now they're trying to decommission it, and then they built a smaller one next door. Try and not get stuck in that. I mean, that's wheel spinning up the hill, and that facilitates an extremely dangerous road crossing. Yeah, another bit here that's probably not worth riding. Like debatably rideable. Just had a complete bog, runs into the bottom of it. I'm guessing this is going to go on for a bit. I don't think many riders are riding up cleanly through here, especially if you're bikepacking and you're laden. I mean, was that worth it. This literally takes you straight through a sheep feeder that is like a foot thick with mud and sheep shit. Like literally, I don't need to be clean the whole time. That's not what I'm getting at. But you can't ride through that. That's just like, why would you want to do a hill climb that goes through that? I don't know what this is all about. I'm such a moaner today. I'm tired, but I want to be able to ride something I can ride. Do it on a bikepacking route, like what you're going to sleep in these clothes. Honestly, I'm so relieved to be back on a road. I mean, it's beautiful out, absolutely beautiful, super hot sunny day. In Easter, that's pretty crazy, so loving that. Shades on, yeah. We're going through that bog. So far, low point of the day, quite early on. Let's hope that's it. So yeah, just climbing up on a bit of road here, and feeling good to be back on something solid. And yeah, let's see where it goes now. Let's hope no more marshes. I guess that's the full Snowdonia Ridge. It's where my partner Sarah will be probably just setting off at the bottom of to do one of the climbs today. It's pretty awesome. Just complete the first 1,000 foot in the first hour and a little bit. Bearing in mind, I hope this looks steep on camera because it is steep. I feel like we're staring up at the sky. It's just pretty remote. Okay, just got to the Penmachno trails, so I'm about 20 miles in from where I started at Traws Eryri. Literally follows the Traws Eryri route up, but then I'm going to be chipping in and doing this red loop here, and then kind of half of the purple loop, the Dyfi Valley, and then diving off to Coed. Let's do it. Just heading up on the classic sort of fire road climbs. New trail centre for me, don't know any of it. Huh. Well, that's a shame. Climbed all the way up here, and this bit of trail is closed. Recent storm. I mean, I don't know if I missed something about a diversion, but how the heck are you meant to get past this? So I've just climbed all the way up here for no reason. So really a complete time waste with Penmachno. I knew some of the trails were closed, but the bit where it says about the diversion just doesn't work. There's no diversion, it doesn't tell you what to do and how to skirt around and rejoin. So I think I'm going to try and just do the last couple of trails on the Penmachno loop, get a feel for the trails, come back when they're all open. Full descent back to the car park. This is Coed Y Brenin. super psyched. Wow. So just done the super psych descent. It's pretty good. I would really like to get a full round of this trail centre, and I'll come back here sometime when it's all open. I think I'm following the Coed Y Brenin route here, but admittedly, well, that got dark. Admittedly, that sign to someone that doesn't know the trail back there was slightly vague. Peek through there. I think that's where the diversion of the trail network is going to take me. I'm just going to take the regular Traws Eryri route now, rather than trying to confuse it with any additional sections of trail. I don't really want to kind of get this too wrong today. Down into the valley, and yeah, up top there you can see snow on the peaks. Okay, so I've got to get through the gate and not let the horse out. Please move back. Go on. Nope. Nope, trying to go round here. There we go. Thank you, horse. Proper impossible climbing on here. Tried to do the bottom bit, got a little bit of the way. climb up onto St Helen. Shower, and now I've got a bonus 400 or 500 foot climb up to our Airbnb. On the hills of Gwydir Forest you can just see a snowy peak pointing over the top. Tired and weary. Just got to finish this climb up into Llandogydd. Right, well, I'll see you in Conway after this. I think it's a mammoth climb up to the top.
Bye.
Had a day off yesterday, so been in the spa, just chance to rest my legs, try and loosen them up a little bit, lots of foam rolling and stretching, so feeling a bit better today. 230 foot climb, literally from the car park, quite a lot, and yeah, means I get to go straight into the trail centre, loop around, then carry on the Traws Eryri. Trees now, still sort of climbing. Parts of the trail network have converged a bit here. Hello buddy, you alright? Oh, thank you mate, cheers. that's the drop they were worried about. There's another one, mini one. Oh yeah, cool. Oh yeah, cleared it, yeah baby. Oh lads. That's it. Let's get going back up the hill then. How sick was that? Gwydir Forest. Let's go. Trail centre climbs, this is pretty good too. Getting back into what is the start of the, I guess, the fun bits of both loops. I've just come down through, pretty atmospheric, with not great visibility. On the Gwydir Moor, up at Glass. Just had a little snack, wipe glasses and camera down a bit. Came up earlier, so now it's time to rejoin Traws Eryri. pretty steep old kick up there, and I think there's a lot more of it still to go. It suddenly just got absolutely roasting as well. Oh, that section's just covered me in mud. Like, I've been pretty clean. Now I'm blasted. Everything's blasted in mud. Oh well. It's taking me considerably the wrong way as well. What's wrong with the bars or something? Oh right, okay. I can see how this ends up. How deep is that? I'm washing the bike in there, and me. That is so slippy. That'd be way hub deep. I knew this would be going through a frigging bog at the end. That looks deep as. Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell! Oh, lovely. It's the whole back wheel that's went completely underwater. With me clipped in on the bike, I'm just lucky to get off. This is the part. The Garmin is enjoying it. Yep, there we go. Deep in again. It's almost dangerous clipped in. It's been generally pretty good, but there are some real low points of this route. Right before you what are you going to go put on a train like that? Jesus. Oh. Well, there we go. That's Penmaenpool Castle. There's my bike, and there's the completion of the route. Right, well, I've made it to Conwy. But should I have? To be continued. It's been about a week since I got back from my Traws Eryri trip with all the trail riding. I've had a chance now to edit the bulk of the video that you've just seen, so I've had a chance to reflect on what went on and what I think was good and what wasn't so good. First off, thanks to Cycling UK for putting together what was a really well curated route. It was really easy to follow on a Garmin. I got slightly lost during the Conwy descent, like once at the end, but even that just took like 2 minutes to work out. So really well planned route, worked really well. I can't sugarcoat it. There's a few bits about it that are a little bit frustrating. Those bogs at the end, when you're tired and weary, what could be, you know, it's my day 3 of riding. It could be your day 5, depending on where you're at. You could be exhausted for that. It's a bit frustrating when you're starting to get a little bit lost and you're wondering, is this really the path? I'm going through something swampy. Hopefully that dries out a lot as we get into summer, but for an all-weather route, that was a bit difficult. Hopefully they can negotiate with landowners a slightly better route around that. But obviously they've got to toe the line between giving you a safe and legal route or trespassing, so they can't do that in the same way maybe local knowledge would let them go through an area that people have ridden for years. But really interesting route, really pretty scenic way to see Wales. Obviously for me, adding in all the trail centres and single track was absolutely fantastic. That's the sort of riding that I really like to do. I do cross country racing, and I like my trail riding, a bit of enduro, some more heavy duty stuff. So for me it's interesting the way that the route links up all these trail centres but doesn't really do anything at them. They recommend a hardtail mountain bike. I use this full suspension Kona Hey, which is a little bit more capable than that. So it was great for me to go off into those trail centres. I wasn't too laden to be able to have some fun with it. I was carrying a lot of extra weight in terms of water, some spares, food, but at least I wasn't carrying a tent and a change of clothes and things like that. So if you're doing the route and you're a proper hardcore mountain biker, definitely spend the time to go into some of those trail centres. They're easy to navigate. Each one of those areas is fantastic. You spend some more time there. It's a bit confusing for me with this route because there's so much of it that's on the road that having the mountain bike seems like a bit too much. But even a gravel bike wouldn't be quite enough for a lot of this route, so it really sits in the middle of a lot of things. Obviously a road bike, some of those climbs and descents would be beautiful and lovely, but you couldn't obviously use a road bike on this at all. So a mountain bike is the right way to go, but it does leave you feeling like you've got too much bike for some of those bits, and it's a shame to lose on the descent to Penmachno. Like, I think it's about 1,200 foot on a road. It's quite exhilarating. I don't ride road, so getting up to I think about 46 miles an hour down there, it's a bit of a laugh, but I wish I was going down on some trails or even fire roads just to keep it off-road and interesting for me. So there's a few slightly strange route decisions in regards to that, but obviously they've got to make sure they're on permissible trails. So for me, yeah, really good route. I probably wouldn't do it exactly the same again. If I was going to do it, I'd probably try and get some local knowledge to break down some different ways through, or just spend time at the trail centre and do extended loops out from there that utilise some of the kind of gravel and wilderness stuff that was so good on Traws Eryri. If you're a bike packer, just watch out. If you're carrying a lot of weight and you're getting tired and fatigued, some of those bits like stream crossings and bogs, you're going to find potentially a little bit difficult, but if you're a hardened bike packer, that's not going to be a problem, so you should have a great time. There's loads of support on the route in terms of hotels and stopovers. There's some really interesting maps that you can bring up if you join. There's like an official Traws Eryri Facebook group where people are putting information in there with stopovers, water,
hotels, food, all the rest of it. So there's lots of ways to get around the route. So it was really good. For me, it was a good personal challenge. Now I'm just considering what I'm going to do next. I've got my cross-country race season, marathon racing coming up shortly in the next month or so. And I've got a couple of long distance routes planned. If you've got any thoughts about anything I've put up, feel free to ask. If you think I was being whiny about going through a bog, that's cool. I was really tired. It's quite funny watching it back. Trust me, the frustration is real when you're out there and you're wet and you're tired and you're going through that. But I hope it was informative. It's not meant to be a sugar-coated experience. It is what I did when I went out there and broke the route down into my own way of getting around it. Please go out there if you aren't too late and do some trail centre stuff around there, because those routes are fantastic and it's a great way to link them up. Thanks to everyone for putting in all the effort to put the route together. And maybe I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.